Scorpio, for your holiday list, I don't think Scorpios are difficult to buy for. I really don't. All you need to do is like go with the heart, because as long as it has heart and meaning, then Scorpio is going to like it. If you're, not using your heart and you're not creating something meaningful, they might not like it. But Scorpios are pretty easy to get stuff for. Scorpios are really into the color black as well as leather. So you could get them something that is leather bound, maybe a leather bound journal, maybe a leather wallet, right? A nice leather wallet, a riding crop. That's very Scorpio, actually. And they have them in leather. You could consider that. Lean toward black and moody items for the Scorpio on your list. Scorpios are also into very esoteric things, very much into esoteric things. So you could get them a nice deck of tarot cards, or you could get them a crystal, or you could get them some rune stones. Anything that's witchy or woo-woo, they're probably going to like. And something that Scorpios do like as well is jewelry. Really nice jewelry, but it needs to be quality, and it also needs to be a little bit subtle. Scorpios like to be subtle, but they also like to make a point. So they're not going to be like ostentatious about things. So if you're going to get them jewelry, think Cartier, not Rolex, right? Think something that's, small. A pendant would be really nice. You could even get them a Zodiac pendant, or I think this is the Tree of Life pendant. That's really, really nice. But they like delicate necklaces, things that are just like delicate or have some kind of like meaning behind them. Even like one pearl on a necklace would be a really great gift for a Scorpio. So something like delicate, elegant, that could be really good. You also could get your Scorpio something that's very, very vintage. Scorpio loves things that are very, very, very old or very, very, very new. So you could get them something that's an antique or something that's rather futuristic. That could be really good. Kitchen items for Scorpio. It depends on the Scorpio. I think that could be a good gift for Scorpio too, definitely. What's important to remember with Scorpio is that they can be extremely determined people, right? Like they do not know half measures. They are extremists. So chances are the Scorpio in your life is obsessed with something, right? And not necessarily in a bad way. I think obsession can actually come in handy, especially if you're in a competitive field. The person who is obsessed, they're going to win, right? And Scorpios are very competitive, but they're very determined. So if there's anything that you can do to help your Scorpio achieve their aims, you will be in their good graces. And let me tell you, you are very lucky if you are in the good graces of a Scorpio. Wonderful things will happen to you. Trust me. It's great. So anything that you can do to help them with their goals, whatever they're obsessed with, whatever they're determined to achieve, is going to be really good for them. An antique kitchen item. There we go. Absolutely, Sin. Good call. But my favorite thing for Scorpio is this. Now, this is a mustard bath. And essentially what you do, it's a bit of a process, but its point is to make you sweat till you bleed, almost. Not to that extent, but almost. It's really, really good for detoxing. So for instance, say you tie one on one night, or the Scorpio in your life ties one on. And not just booze. Even if we, for instance, Thanksgiving, maybe we ate a lot of sweets yesterday or anything like that. Well, this mustard bath is going to help you or the Scorpio on your list to detox. So it's going to make you sweat a lot. So there's a process that you have to do with these mustard baths. So you fill up your tub and you make it really, really hot, like as hot as you can stand it. Like have, the ambulance on standby hot, right? Really, really, really hot. And then you soak in this mustard bath, because you put the mustard bath powder in the bath, and then you soak in the tub for like 15, 20 minutes. And then you're not done. You're not done. Then you take a cool shower, and then you actually use a towel or even one of those microfiber face cloths that we spoke about for the Libra gift. And then you use that to rub off the dead skin. And it's very, very, it can be very ritualistic. Like, say you're in a mood or somebody really pissed you off, then you could be like, I'm getting rid of it, I'm letting it go, whatever it might be. You could also use this under the full moon cycle. So say you have your wish list on the new moon, and then on the full moon cycle, the waning moon cycle, you're removing blocks to the things that you want. Well, take a mustard bath. I'm removing blocks to love, or I'm releasing resentment. I'm letting go of anger. I'm letting go of pain. I'm letting go of toxicity. I'm letting go of sickness. Really good. Scorpios love getting rid of shit, right? So a mustard bath is good. I will say if you have very sensitive skin, you might want to do a little bit of a test run before you get in the bath water, right? Just to make sure. It's not good for people with sensitive skin. Libras don't like mustard baths typically because they're, no offense to Libras, but they're more sensitive. They're little babies ruled by Venus. So a mustard bath for a Scorpio, I don't think that they're going to have a problem with it. I think they'll like it a lot. And so keep that in mind for the Scorpio on your list. And my second favorite thing for Scorpio is Palo Santo. So these are smudge sticks, really, really helpful. And again, it clears energy. So I use this before every reading, right? I make sure that I clear my tarot decks before I do a reading. I clear it with the Palo Santo. I try to, I light it and it smokes, and then I bridge my cards under the smoke. So it's really good. It can be also good for clearing space, changing the energy, or even, it's good, especially say you have like an argument with somebody or something upsets you, or you lose a poker game or something like that, whatever it might be. Well, you can light that and you can clear the energy to get you ready for the next segment. And even if, something bad didn't happen or something negative didn't happen, you can use it to segment intend, which means essentially, okay, well, I cooked the meal. Now I'm having, cooking's not a good example. Okay, well, I worked on this project and now I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to work on this project. Well, you can like some Palo Santo smudge stick for you to clear the energy. It is, I think, a little bit pricey. However, it's worth it. Out of all the smudge sticks that I've used over the years, this is my favorite. And I like the little pouch it comes in. So keep that in mind for the Scorpio in your life. Oh, you like the mustard bath idea and you're not a Scorpio? Oh, good. I'm glad. So do that for Scorpio, because Scorpios love clearing things out, right? And keeping things clear.